Listen, my content is not for everybody. God works in mysterious ways. Didn't allow yourself to be mentally unstable because someone tried to make you discouraged. Trying to show up for yourself, not shortchange yourself, but to better yourself. Wow. You understood your power. Recognize who you was, looking in the mirror, understanding that, wow. Facing your reality of your mirror, who you truly are. Not getting discouraged. When they try to kick you down, you understood every wound that they tried to install within you. But God was covering you, not to distract you. God was covering you to protect you. They tried to discourage you because you understood your faith. They tried to discourage you because you understood not to give up on yourself to live in fear, but hold yourself back to becoming your best self vision of yourself. They didn't understand when they tried to make you unstable. You was more than discouraged. You wasn't trying to allow yourself to be discouraged, but you discouraged yourself to become your best self vision of yourself. Not to let go of you, but you found you. Not to use it as an excuse when they try to use you. You didn't allow yourself to get discouraged. They wanted you to fall short. You picked yourself up. You didn't allow it to be an excuse or an issue. You were just paying attention to your view, understanding who you truly are, being patient with yourself. You didn't have to kick your neighbor down. They tried to discourage you that day, but you didn't allow yourself to go down that road. Misunderstood, misled by love and pain and trauma. Wounds of what that was installed within you that you didn't want to project on an innocent person. You was kind. They didn't discourage you. They didn't know how to show up for you, let alone love you. They used you, abused you, manipulated you, allowed you to feel like, wow, you had to question yourself to go in, like, wow, how? Only to realize you wasn't the problem. You still didn't get discouraged. They wanted you to fall. You picked yourself up to understand balance when it came to time and change and growth, that it wasn't going to be an overnight process, but you was willing to better yourself. And during the process, you didn't have to kick yourself that you didn't have to kick innocent people down. They didn't understand why you smiled. You smiled on the inside, something they could relate to. Being yourself, being organic, original, being yourself. Because when someone can relate to you, they're not gonna kick you down. They're not gonna wanna see you discourage yourself, make yourself discouraged. To fall down. And someone wants you to be discouraged. They throw spell work at you in a toxic way. Try to make you dysfunctional only to play in their own face. And they wonder how. Because that return back to sender actually works. Only to realize God sent the right people into my life to treat me right. To understand balance and time and change. At the end of the day, everybody's not the same. It's not going to be a overnight process, but God is showing you with time and change and patience what it looks like up close in person, how you truly been with innocent people with good intentions. Imagine God sending the right people into your life to pick you up when you're going through your good days, your bad days, your misunderstanding days, when they want you to become your own worst enemy. And you're not allowing yourself to get discouraged. You believing in yourself. You're allowing yourself to see. You're allowing yourself to go within and love yourself, to know your self-value. And you still knew how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. We're all not the same. When God places all the right, genuine people into your life, not to mislead you, not to misguide you. They don't got time for the mind games, let alone being disloyal. They know how I felt that day when someone tried to shortchange me when it came to communication. At the end of the day, like paying a bill, and they know they paid it that day. That type of energy. Ain't nobody got time for at the end of the day. Going back and forth with words, he say, she say, ain't making sense at the end of the day. What's your true problem? Instead of people coming into your life, kicking you down and putting you in secret competition, disrespecting you, allow you to feel like you're the issue. When God knows what you truly been through, God allows you to find you to become your best self, vision of yourself, and it would never be an overnight process, healing trauma and pain. But it starts with you. And you gotta mean what you say and say what you mean without wearing the mask of gaslight you. It ain't about nobody else because you gotta deal with you. It's the thought process because the good God sees everything. Hello. And you matter, you're worthy. Never allow someone to discourage you because they don't see you. They overlooked you, they judged you. But you didn't allow that to kick you down. You didn't allow that to allow you to believe in yourself to know how. Because God is allowing you to see your faith that God installed within you. Because God works in mysterious ways and you are worthy. You are worthy of another day. You are worthy of time and change. You are worthy if you're willing to allow yourself to show up for yourself, to better yourself, you know, to remove the mask, to go within, to know how. You know, asking God, the good God, not the devil worshiper, but the good God to guide you. But sometimes the good God may overlook you because you took so long within taking so long because you had an issue. When God was just trying to be patient with you. To never be in secret competition with because someone understands their faith in God is truly favoring them. We are all not the same. And I say that respectfully. It's okay to be yourself, but never allow someone to discourage you because you understand how to show up for yourself, to love yourself, to find peace within. You may not have your moms and your pops in the household, let alone someone to love you up close in person and actually mean what they say and say what they mean. But you still knew how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. And you knew at the end of the day, when time comes, change and change comes growth, how God works in mysterious ways. When you believe in your miracles because God allows you to see change, the energy is different. Understanding your change and understanding your growth, that things will never be the same when you can relate and look in the mirror and understand and self-reflect that, wow, I am not who I was 10 years ago. It wasn't an overnight process, but I was willing to better myself. And I didn't have to kick my neighbor down during the process to manipulate my neighbor or allow someone to feel like at the end of the day that, wow, it's okay to kick your neighbor down. And it wasn't the norm. It allows you to become your own worst enemy. What went wrong? Only to realize that everybody's not the same when you try to antagonize them, to only to realize now you have to go within because you judge God. You judge the book by its cover, you judge God. You question somebody about God and you question God. Like I said, my content is not for everybody. And that's okay. But the good God sees everything. And it will allow you to go within and leave innocent people alone. Because you don't know how to have self-respect for yourself, let alone self-respect to understand and stay in your lane and respect your neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. We are all not the same. Now your genuine love, respect. I truly preach the time to the genuine ones only. Like I said, I am the original owner, word for word, of all my content. I truly preach the time to the genuine ones only. You know, God is not for sale, and I say that respectfully. You matter, you're worthy. Never get discouraged because someone doesn't see your worth because you don't have malicious intentions and they try to kick you down. Judging a book by its cover when you didn't have malicious intentions. You know how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, or your disability, or your age. You matter, you're worthy. Never get discouraged because someone doesn't see your worth. They don't want to see you elevate faster than them when it was never competition. When you on God's time, that energy is different. It's the thought process. I hope you find peace in your own lane one day, neighbor. Now your genuine love, respect. Peace and respect, say respect your neighbor. Stop the violence.